Hello friends, welcome to the special session. Now the JAIIB fever is on, isn't it? Now the registration will start this is July. In next 12 days, registration will start. From August it will start. So now the registration will start. So you must be prepared for your JAIIB registration. See, first if you do the registration proper, then only you can study well, then only you can be free in your mind. Otherwise, if you are still tensed about how to register for the exam, then how will you be able to study? Isn't it? So, to be free for studies, for your studies, you should be doing the registration first. Kindly note, registration is two-step process in IIBF. Registration is a two-step process. Now you all are appearing for JAIIB. So as you are appearing for JAIIB, you will have to get the membership first. First the membership, then the exam. First membership, then exam. Kindly note this point. First is membership, then exam. And that's why I am here to show you the details of what are the documents required for the JAIIB membership. Membership as well as registration. See, registration is important. Once you do the membership registration, then exam registration is very simple. Exam registration is very simple. Membership registration is difficult. Okay? So for that, I have come here. Now, what are the documents required? See, session is list of the important documents for JAIIB. What are the documents required? Now, you tell me who can be the best person or what can be the best source for you to get the documents. For example, suppose if you want to get the documents for any, let's say, driving license, then from who can be the best source? Directly the driving license website, that whichever government is there, state government or central. So that website, nowadays we have that Vahan website, right? So that website, suppose if you want to get the documents for your, let's say, some passport, then who can be the best person? That passport department, right? So your department, this RTO department, your passport department. Any document, if you want a list of any document, the best person will be whom? That department only. So here, you are giving the JAIIB exam. From where are you giving the JAIIB exam? From IIBF. So who can be the best person to tell you? Obviously IIBF. That's why I am here. See, that's why I have directly get it from the horse's mouth. Directly we will get it from the horse's mouth. Okay, horse's mouth means directly from the IIBF. What all is required? Let's see. We always should believe in clarity. Straight. Kindly remember. So, somebody telling you something, then you going from somewhere else, then somebody else telling you something. Why? Go to IIBF website. That's why I brought in directly the website. You go to IIBF website. Okay. What are the documents required? But before that, see this. Kindly note, the results of JAIIB, DB and F for May 25 have been declared on 17th July. Kindly note those who have already given this, okay, you will get the results. Even if you have not cleared, you can get the result over here. Don't forget to get the result, okay, for May. So now, let's move on. So go to the main website, iibf.org.in. When you go to the website, you just go below. See this, like this you go below. You will go to IIBF membership. Very important part, membership. Without membership, you can never give the exam. You can never give the exam without membership. Okay? So, you have to go for membership. Now, click on this membership. See this. You get classes of membership. Renewal of ordinary membership, members candidate support services, duplicate membership iCard registration. So now these three are for those who are already the members. Those who have given JAIIB or they have been already the members. But here you have to become the member. So you click on classes of membership. Once you click on classes of membership, you come to this page. Once you click on classes of membership, you come to this page. So what are the memberships? Look at this. Pay attention. Be very cool. We are not in a hurry at all. Because this is this will be there with you for lifetime. This will be there with you for lifetime. You give any exam from IIBF, any exam. Today's video will be important for you. Any exam, you give it today. I myself have been the member of IIBF in 2001. Means I became the member of IIBF in 2001 when I just joined the banking. Today is 2025. At that time, what was my membership number? That is still valid today. I gave so many exams after that for IIBF. JAIIB, CAIIB, CTF, Treasury, then you call it this certified bank trainer. Then 2-3 more I gave. I don't even remember the names now. So all these exams I gave, but for that the base was what? Base was the membership number. Membership number is must. Without membership number, you can't give any exam at IIBF. Now, which membership then? See this. There are 4 memberships, 5, 4 in fact. 5th one is just renewal. Ordinary members, associate members, fellow members, institutional members. Which membership do you require? You require ordinary members. These associate members, fellow members and institutional members are for the higher levels. When you become CAIB, then you go for these associate members. Right now, for giving the JAIIB, you require this ordinary member. So click on this, apply for membership online. Once you click on this, you come to this screen. That is FAQs, how to apply, instructions to apply, ID proof. Isn't it? ID proof, ordinary members registration, already registered. So now which is the important part for you? Pay attention. Which is the important part for you? Look at this. We always do one mistake. Always. You go to any website, you go for any exam, we always do one mistake. Do you know what is the mistake? The mistake is we never read the FAQs. We never read. You yourself tell me in the comment section, write. You have gone to certain website, any website it can be. But have you read the FAQs? We never read. We assume that what is there? We know. Go to this, go to how to apply. That is main, how to apply. I'll go to how to apply. Before going to how to apply, read the FAQs. Look at this FAQs. If you click on this, you will get important questions. Who is eligible for ordinary membership? Look at this very important question. You are an ordinary member now because you have to apply for ordinary member. So who is eligible for ordinary membership? Look at this. Everyone is not eligible for ordinary membership. Kindly note this. Membership is open only to employees of recognized banking establishments, both in the nationalized as well as the private sector, including RBI, SBI, and other financial institutions. Both central and state cooperative banks and any other institution in India who are the institutional members of the institute. So your company, your bank, your organization, see, it can be anything else also. It's not compulsory that it should be a bank only. Even Infosys is a member of this IIBF. Infosys, why? Because they require this banking domain. All the IT companies are the members of IIBF. So if your company is a member, then only you are eligible for getting this membership. Okay, then only. Very important point. Okay, so first you have to check. Now, where do you get the list of this? Who are the members? It is given on the website only, annexure. It is given. Who all are the present members? Okay, so the list of the institution members whose employees are eligible to enroll as an ordinary member is available on the drop-down menu under bank institution working within the membership application of the registration form. So the list is available. You can check whether your bank is a member of this or not. First you have to check this. Okay. Second, if my employer is not in the list, so that is separate question. See, I'll strictly stick to JIB now. Okay. If your member is not in the list, then what can you do? Okay, there also there is an option. JIB can be given as DB and F, Diploma in Banking and Finance. If your institution or if your company, if your bank is not a member, then also you can give JIB using the term DB and F, Diploma in Banking and Finance. That is available for non-members also. Okay. So next, now we come to the main point. Which ID proof is required to upload while enrolling as a member? Very, very, very important part. Pay attention, everyone. Which ID proof is required to upload while enrolling as a member? Pay attention to this. That's why FAQs are so important. Pay attention. Okay? See, with effect from 1st June 2017, only identity card issued by the employer with photo and signature of the employee will be accepted as ID proof, since as per the eligibility of membership, the applicant has to be an employee of the institutional member of the institute. Very, very, very important part. Very important part. With effect from 1st June 2017, only ID card issued by the employer. Your bank's ID card is the ID proof of yours. That is only the ID proof. ID, I am talking of ID proof. Now what about the address proof? Address proofs are different. The candidates have to mandatorily upload the declaration form signed with, look at this, these are all the parts of the documentation. The candidates have to mandatorily upload the declaration form signed with stamp by branch manager or HOD. So you have to fill this application, and this application signed with stamp and by the branch manager and HOD. Now where is this form available? It's available over here only. Okay. The candidate also need to mandatorily upload ID card issued by the bank. In case the employees who have not been issued employer ID card, then any of the following documents from the list should be uploaded. Look at this. If the employees have not been issued the ID card, suppose if you don't have a bank ID card, then in that case what do? In that case, these documents are acceptable as an ID card. Aadhaar, passport, PAN card, voter ID and driving license. Okay? Read this again. Everyone read this again. Very, very, very important part. Read this again. Very important part. Okay? So what are the documents required for the membership? Mandatorily upload. Suppose if you don't have ID card, use this Aadhaar, passport, PAN, voter ID and driving license. This is an important part over here. Okay? ID proof should be clear and readable and verifiable after uploading. If not, the application will be rejected. If the ID proof is not readable, then it will be rejected. Okay? So next is what payment options, that we'll discuss later. Payment is, everything is online nowadays. Credit card is there, debit card is there. Any service fees? Yes, presently lifetime membership fee of 1770. So fees is 1500 plus GST remaining. So this much membership fees is payable. Okay. Then remaining questions you can read. But main point was this documentation part. You have to get this ID proof. Okay. You have to get this ID proof. Okay. If you don't have a bank's issued ID card, you can use any of these. Okay. Don't miss this. Once you become the member, now what all documents do you need later after this? Okay. What all documents? So for that, we'll go back to the site. See this. Now instructions to applicant. See, how to apply is one second part. Visit institute's website, that I'll cover, that I have covered later in earlier session also. I'll be covering later also. How to apply. Okay. But now we are focusing on documents. So ID proof now. Look at this ID proof again. ID card with effect from 1st June 2017, employer ID card is required. with photo declaration form. Now, what is this declaration form? I discussed this earlier also. Now, declaration form is to be signed by the manager or HOD or anyone from HR. So, that is also allowed. So, what is the declaration form? See, this declaration form is available over here. Please click here to print. See this declaration form. This declaration form you have to give it. Okay. I, the undersigned, confirm that I am regular permanent employee of the bank as per the details given below. The declaration is given as required by the IIBF for the purpose of enrolling as a membership. Your photograph, full name, date of birth, name of the employer, employee number. See, you will be given the membership or employee number only if you are a permanent employee. So here this clarifies everything. Applicant signature to be signed by signature, name, seal of the manager or HOD. Very important document. Remaining everything you will get. But this document is very important. Okay. Take the printout of this. Now where is this available? It is available over here. See this here. ID card means where again you have to go from ordinary membership, apply for membership. From here go to ID proof. When you click on this ID proof, then only you will get this part. Okay, this declaration. This declaration should be signed by your BM or your HOD, whoever it is. So these were the two important documents. One is ID proof and this declaration. Okay, if you don't have an I card, then you can definitely go for this Aadhaar and other things given. Now, once you register for this, kindly note, we are having a present offer. Join Adda 24/7 classes immediately. Okay. Once you register, join Adda 24/7 classes immediately. Why? Because look at this, you will register for it. But after registration, you have to give the exam. Preparation is also equally important, isn't it? So go for Adda 24/7 classes immediately. Okay. How to join? See this. How to join? See this. Always download the app first. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra. Okay. Now we are going on with the GOAT offer. Now what is the GOAT offer? It is one of the best offers. Right now you are getting double validity plus, look at this, double validity. Double validity on all the Mahapacks. Look at this, JAIIB Increment Mahapack. You should join this Increment Mahapack. You will clear it in single step, attempt. Okay. JAIIB Increment Mahapack. Look at this. Now the huge GOAT offer is going on. Okay. Greatest of all the times. Greatest of all the times. Now you are getting 200 rupees Amazon membership also if you register for this. Go for this GOAT offer. Amazon member means Amazon card means this coupon. You can use it for purchases. Plus, other than this, you get 6 months plus 6 months. You buy for 6 months, you get it for 12 months. You buy for 12 months, you get it for 24 months. That is also huge validity, double validity. Plus 81% discount. Look at this, 81%. But for that, you'll have to put the code Y432. Okay? Put the code Y432 and now you're getting 80% discount. Plus 1% extra, 81 through the app. Plus double validity. Plus Amazon card. Plus now what do you get in this Mahapack? You get physical books and e-books, both. Physical books and e-books. So if you want to read sometimes physical books, you can read because eyes training, constantly watching the computers. So read physical books there. If you are traveling, read the e-books, isn't it? Then you get both of them. Plus you get 15 plus batches per subject. Per subject 15 plus. Huge thing it is. If you revise 15 times, imagine why do you need to study anything else, isn't it? So join this Increment Mahapack right now because right now the GOAT offer will not be there for long. Okay? And do give the registration. I'll be taking other sessions also for registration now. Okay? Today is the document session. Sometimes later I'll be taking about how to register. As the time comes, because now we are in the season of JAIIB. Isn't it? Now the registration season has started. So don't miss this. Prepare your documents. Get this declaration first from your bank. Get the I card if you have from your bank.